which you guys all know have an image of what your morning was like, right? Okay, so this morning I really want to just talk to you guys about imagery and just painting a picture for somebody. Because, okay, what's your name? Lennon? So if Lennon was to describe his morning to me, he described it with so much detail, and like I have images of what he did this morning, right? Like he was freezing on the golf cart driving to take out the trash, right? So he explained that so very well. So like, you know, I don't know about your morning, right? Because you haven't like told me about your morning. I don't know about like his morning because he hasn't said anything either, right? Okay, so it's just this thing of you have like of giving enough detail to explain to other people like how it's going, right? So we're going to talk about imagery, and imagery really is just using descriptive words to create an image in someone's mind, okay? So let's just talk. I wore this shirt today for a purpose. So describe my shirt to me. Flowers.
It kind of reminds me of fall.
Yes. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was going for because I'm ready for fall. Okay, anybody else have another word to describe my shirt? Autumn? Okay. What did you say?
What'd you say, Jeremiah?
It's kind of colorful.
Toneful.
Toneful? A bunch of colors?
That's what he said.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, what's some other things? Does anybody else have anything else to describe my shirt? Okay, so we said like it's colorful. It reminds you of fall, right? What's another thing? So like, would I wear this to go lay on the couch and watch movies all day? No. Okay. So what's a sentence that you could describe to someone about the shirt I'm wearing? Can someone give me a sentence and describe it? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys one. So let's just say Miss Fry woke up this morning and put on a colorful, fall-looking, professional shirt to teach her lesson, right? Does that give you like an image of what I'm wearing? Even though I know you can see it, I know you have the image. But if I was to tell somebody else, I can say, no, I woke up and I felt like fall outside, it was cold, I put on some like fall color shirt to teach a lesson, right? I didn't put on a t-shirt this morning, because that would be two different images, right? So do you guys kind of have an idea, like you take one thing, your topic, and you really describe it to the best of your ability? Who is your player?
Ezekiel.
Okay. I don't know these people. I don't really watch NFL either, though. So it's like, okay. So here's another thing, and I kind of want it to be like a game. We're all just going to play it. All right, so I want one person to describe their favorite food to me in one sentence. One sentence, okay? So it needs to just kind of flow. I want you to describe your favorite food without telling me what your favorite food is, and we're going to try to guess it based on your description. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Someone else who hasn't taught today. Y'all all have a favorite food. Come on. Someone just describe. Okay, do you want to go? Go.
Lasagna.
No, you don't. Okay, awesome, great. Like, that's awesome. Okay, what I want you to do though, pick your second favorite food. Don't tell me what it is. Don't tell us what it is, because we're gonna guess it based on your description. This is gonna test how good you are at describing something, okay? So don't tell me it's lasagna. You could have said it's a meaty pasta with a cheesy sauce on it, and we could have tried to guess it, okay? So for your second food, don't tell me what it is. Maybe choose a dessert this time, okay? Maybe your favorite dessert. Explain that to me, describe it, without telling me the word, okay? And we're going to try to guess what your favorite dessert is.
It's cold.
Okay.
It's strawberry flavored. It has whipped cream on it.
Anybody want to guess it?
Milkshake. Strawberry milkshake.
Is it? Okay, awesome. So see, like that was a pretty good description. And I want someone else to do that with their favorite food. Someone else who hasn't talked today. Come on, y'all all have a favorite food. Come on.
Attach.
Yeah, go on.
Do you have to do it? You don't have to. Is what? It's a liquid. Your favorite food's a liquid? Okay, describe it more. There's a lot of liquids.
Normally it tastes very nasty, I guess, but like if it adds certain stuff, it tastes basically good, I guess.
Okay. Okay, give me more. Does anybody have a guess? When he gets to a good one, okay, what is it?
Coffee.
Oh, that's a good guess though. That's a good one. Okay, come on. More description. I need an image.
It can be used
usually drink it with? Give me something like that.
You just drink it by yourself.
Okay, so
Warm.
it's stand alone. What do you think it is?
Warm. I think.
Oh, is it water?
What?
Oh, well that was simple. We're like making that super hard. Okay, awesome. Alright, one more person to do it. Okay, tell us. But then like I said, try to do it in one sentence. Make it all one sentence. Tell me your favorite food.
It's hot. It's wings.
Hot wings.
Okay.
You just said wings, so I was like,
That's okay though, it's okay. I get it. That's what I'm saying. We have to, I want you guys to try to practice describing stuff, okay? So like, and usually you will know what your noun is and you'll describe it, but just try to like, cause see, I don't really know you guys, right? Like I only came in here last week to try to get to know some of you guys, try to like observe a little bit, but I still don't know how the entire class works, how you guys have done all semester, right? So, you guys, like if I was to ask you, tell me about your semester, I wouldn't really know, but it would be your job to tell me, okay? It'd be your job to describe it in such a way, you can't just say bad, okay? Bad can mean a lot of different things, right? So you guys would have to say, well, it's kind of a struggle, like we have to be socially distanced, it's, you know, we don't get to talk as much, or, you know, stuff like that. You would have to really be descriptive on it, right? So, also, I want to talk about this too, since we're, already on it. So, like, which your job when you're reading is to understand descriptive writing, right? So like if somebody, you guys are reading written in Vaughn right now, right? So based on the author's ability to describe stuff to you is your image of how they're studying this body, right? So like without him describing stuff, like he could just say, well, we found a dead body in the ground, and that would be it, right? And it wouldn't tell you anything. But Coach Daniels talked about that last week, right? That it was because of the certain places, the setting, you got to get really down to it, right? You have to have really good description in order to understand and to have an image of what you're reading, right? It's the same thing if you guys are writing, which today you're going to, okay? So I need you guys to like really be thinking on like different things because you're going to be writing a paragraph to explain to me something, okay? So really just like get in that mind frame of that you are the one describing. You're the one in charge of giving me an image, okay? Or anybody that's your reader or audience, okay? Also, I want to talk about good descriptions and bad descriptions. But this, if there was a war I was talking about, and I said, well, there was a peaceful war, or the rest of the stuff around the war was very peaceful, that's wrong, right? Because war is not peaceful. Does that make sense? Okay, so when you guys are reading stuff, while it might have a lot of adjectives, while it might have a lot of adverbs to describe it, maybe it's talking about a calming red color. Is red really calming? Does it give you that feeling? No, what feeling does red kind of give you?
Blood.
It gives you what?
Blood.
Blood? Okay, so what's like a feeling that when you see red, it gives you that feeling?
Somebody did it.
Okay, but like,
Wow.
yeah, so like, but what's like like maybe anger, right? Because you're thinking more like, oh, red, that means danger, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so like I wouldn't describe red as something that's really calm, but blue makes me calm. Does it make you think of calm? What does blue make you think of? What does it give you a feeling of?
Sky.
Sad.
Cold.
Sad. Some people see sad.
Ocean.
Right. So like, see, you have to kind of when you're describing something, don't just throw in an adjective, right? Don't just throw in calming or anger or whatever. You know, it has to match your noun. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Okay. So what we're gonna do, I have a worksheet for you guys, okay? And you guys are gonna look at it. People online, you guys, I think Coach Daniels emailed it to you guys earlier. You guys can just like look over it. But I have a worksheet, and it's only 6 sentences, okay? And you guys are going to circle the one that has the best description, okay? The one that uses the best imagery, gives you the best imagery, but it also has to be appropriate, okay? So if there's like some different like ideas and it doesn't match the noun, then that one is not correct, okay? I just need you guys to like look at it, and you're also going to write under it, after you circle or underline the correct sentence, you're going to tell me the feeling that it gives you, okay? Does that make sense? Is everybody good? Yes? No? Say it. Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
awesome. Okay. Go ahead, we're going to go through some of these. So the first sentence, or the first set of sentences, it says the football team won last night. Sorry. The football team won last night. And the second sentence is the Trailblazers Trailblazers football team won by scoring the winning touchdown in the last 5 seconds. Which one has more imagery? The second one, right? Okay, and so why does that one have more imagery? Tell me some of the descriptive words that you found in the second sentence. Okay.
Instead of football team, they put Trailblazers.
Okay, so it made it like it gave it a specific name on what football team, right? It didn't even just say team, it said football team. So you even knew the score too. Okay? So what okay?
The last 5 seconds, like the touchdown, the last 5 seconds, they can clap.
Right, like it gives you the exact time because that's like, oh my gosh, like are they gonna win, right? Have you guys been to a football game that's like that where you're like, you know, that's how much more exciting is that football game than one that you win by like 8 touchdowns, right? You gotta start writing, you have to give the best image, okay? And use specific and detailed examples, right? It's more like descriptive writing. Like if you were to do a descriptive essay and you were to, let's just say that Coach Daniels told you to go and describe your favorite sport, you would have to use details, right? You couldn't just say football was fun, they run around, right? It's not the same thing, right? So you would have to make sure that it's detailed. Does everybody understand? Does anybody have any questions? Okay, so, which most of you guys can see, y'all can even look on the TV where he is, but there should be, let's see. Okay, so do you see where it says wizard on there? Okay, well you guys see the idea, like it's gonna be like literally a cloud of words, right? So that's what we're gonna do. You guys are about to type a paragraph about the book you're reading. So you guys are gonna have to pull out some ideas, some details that you have read from your book. You guys should be right. Chapter 4, right? You guys should have just finished chapter 4. Oh, we're in 5. Okay, awesome. Cause that's okay. So you guys, I want you to just pick a topic from your book that you know really well. Maybe it's the idea of like the skulls or the description of how you studied the skulls, how they found the body, what the scientists are doing to study the body, right? So you guys are going to pull on that information, and you guys are going to go to where it says wizard, and it says, it's going to pull up the thing that says type or paste text, okay? You guys there? Y'all can go ahead and do this with me. Go ahead and go to wizard on the top of it. Okay. You guys on wizard? Right? And then go to type or paste text. Go ahead and hit that. So you said wizard right there. You found it? Okay. You guys there? Okay. Everybody good. So what you're going to do is that you're going to, that's where you're going to type, okay? And also, I'm just going to show you guys this. You guys can stay where you are. But there's two tabs at the top, like where you found wizard. There's theme, which you're going to pick your color scheme, okay? So you'll go to theme after you write it, and you'll pick your color, and then you can also pick shape. So there's lightning bolts, smiley faces, Pac-Man, all kinds of stuff. So I want you guys to be creative, but first, you write your paragraph, you use imagery, descriptive writing. Act like, because I just came in last week, right? So like, while I have like read and skimmed the book, okay? What if I had never came in? Let's say Holly, she's my friend today that's helping me with this, okay? But she doesn't know the book you guys are reading at all. So if she was to read your work, I would want your work to describe to her exactly what you want to describe, right? It needs to have the image, it needs to describe your book, it needs to tell her what you're learning. Does that make sense? So don't just say, we're reading about a body, or we're reading about scientists studying a body. No, be descriptive. Give me the name of it. What's the name of the body? No, not the book, but what's the name of come on, tell me what the name is.
What?
1, 2, 2, 5. There you go. Right, okay. So I need you guys to do that, okay? Sound good?